Mark, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Good deal.
All right, we're going to have people watching on our side at least. Can you hear me?
I can hear you
I
perfect.
got you. All right, there's the link to the stream.
You want to come call this one for us?
I got to call mine. We should have sat down last night and went over what you guys use. I wasn't even thinking about it.
We need to get you a lineup. Just let you call for both games, and they can use our link.
I would.
Come on, Doc Emmerich.
I get confused on our own players. I'm like, and it's we got a Jackson, a Jack. We got Jack, Jackson, Max.
That's hard.
Jackson, Jacks. I'm like Jackson. Number 93 has a puck.
We've got a Jackson also.
All right, Bulls fans joining us at home. We have Mark Hoffman joining me today.
What's up, guys?
So the Bulls are taking on the Atlanta Phoenix this morning. It's our third game of our second league play weekend. Bulls went 1-1 yesterday. Tough, heartbreaking loss to the Nashville Flyers. So we unfortunately had a long penalty yesterday, and I promised that I'd give an update today. So Nixon ended up going to the box yesterday for boarding. And after talking with Coach Oren, he said it was a legitimate call. But what was crazy is that they ended up keeping him in the box way longer than he should have been in the box.
Absolutely.
It should have been a 6-minute penalty and then a 1-minute penalty. And the 1-minute penalty, you can choose any player to put in the box, and they chose Nicholas to go to the box for the 1-minute penalty. So yeah, that was a confusing call yesterday, but now we kind of got it straightened out. Hopefully, we're going to have a pretty clean game today.
Well, now you turn the page and go on to the next chapter.
That's right.
And the next chapter is Game 3 against the Atlanta Phoenix.
That's the next opponent up.
They're on their skate around.
So I want to throw a quick shout out to Chris Arns and his dad. His dad turned 80 today.
Happy birthday.
So Coach Chris is not with us, but I was in the locker room a little while ago. Got to hear the boys sing him happy birthday.
Should we?
I think we'll pass on the singing voice this morning.
Oh, come on. It's our opportunity to go viral.
There you go.
Maybe not. Not today. That's for sure. So we got Elijah Cole starting in goal again.
Elijah did a fantastic job yesterday.
Absolutely.
The defense really stood up tall and kept a lot of pucks from finding Elijah, but when they did find him, he was lights out, stopping most everything that came his way.
And I'll tell you, Brogan did a great job opening and closing that door, and he was very proud of that.
Yeah. Yeah, Brogan is still dressed out. Obviously, broken thumb, won't be back on the ice participating for another 3 weeks. But we don't have another league play for a while, so we have plenty of time for him to heal up.
Well, the team looks like they're skating pretty well, at least right now for shoot-around. So, and Elijah looks like he's able to cover up the puck a little bit there, so it's pretty good.
Now, I'm trying to remember. We beat the Atlanta Phoenix the last time we played them.
Yeah.
But if I recall, it was a very tight game. It went down to the last minute, and I expect the same again today.
Absolutely. Both teams are well coached. Both teams are well conditioned. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Oren throws out there for the lineup today. Kind of changed things up a little bit yesterday. It worked.
It did. Yesterday they started out and pulled a couple of defensive guys on to play offense, and Hayes and Lingjay, and then pulled Ian and Tyson back. But they quickly switched back, and I'll be curious to see what he comes up with today. First of all, thanks to our coaches. Of course, we said Coach Chris is not here, but Coach Mike and Coach Oren always doing a great job. All of our coaches, we thank them a lot. They continue to get the most out of this team.
Absolutely. And I'm going to send a shout out to my wife Valerie, who's watching in the Memphis area, and my brother and sister-in-law Michael and Barbara, who's out there watching in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and my sister Ruth, who's also watching in the Memphis area, and all the others that are watching. They should enjoy the game. Should be fun. Kids are up for their coaching huddle, doing their Bulls chant, and we'll see where we go. We're going to be starting very shortly.
All right, so out on the ice for the start of the game here, we have up front Finnegan, Phillip, and Ian taking the center position. He'll be taking the face-off. We have Hayes and Lingjay back on defense.
Our typical starting lineup, right? All right, puck is dropped. Ian takes the puck. Go ahead.
Oh, so Ian takes it over into center ice. We send it back in. Hayes dumps it back up into the neutral zone. Phillip Gross goes on the chase. Phoenix take it around the back of their net and send it up. Hayes steps up, poke checks is out. Phoenix taking it into the neutral zone.
Lingjay with
a good poke check there.
Good poke check, good defense. Played
Ian's
it solidly.
Take it over into the neutral zone, works it into the offensive zone for the Bulls. He takes a shot, but it's blocked off the stick of one of the Phoenix.
Finnegan was wide open on that short side.
Hayes steps up, tries to center it for Ian. He does, and
Ian
pops one in.
Looks like it was deflected up over the blocker side of the goalie.
So Ian Farragut there with a pass from Hayes Hallman. Just pops one right over the goalie's stick.
Absolutely. I think we're going to have to take a financial drive to get instant replay for Justin.
So taking the face-off here is Nixon. We have Tyson and Henry playing forward. Then Ethan and Jackson playing defense.
Nixon's on the chase there. Good.
So Phoenix is trying to throw it up there in the neutral zone. Ethan takes a stab at it. Can't quite poke it out.
Good defense.
Henry is able to poke it out finally. Tyson works it up to Henry, and Henry just chunks it into the neutral zone. Tyson tripped up, and they're going to call a
They're going to
penalty
call a
on the
penalty
Phoenix.
on that one. Early penalty going the power play.
So with 10:27 on our official clock, score of 1-0. The Bulls have an opportunity here with a power play.
Well, what's nice so far is that their positioning is good. They're spreading out on offense and on defense. They're playing the puck well, and they're looking for each other, at least early on in the game with 10:27 left in the first period.
So out on the power play, our forwards stay the same, Tyson, Nixon, and Henry. And they switch out the defense for Hayes
Nice
and Lingjay.
pass.
Great pass there by Nixon over to Henry. Henry takes a shot just off the pads of the goalie. Nixon poke checks it away. He tries to center one right in front of the goal for Tyson. Can't quite connect. Hayes takes a shot, but it's blocked by the Phoenix. He continues to battle and finally gets one off. Tyson tries to center it for Henry. Henry with a shot right into one of the defenders.
Yeah, it got blocked off the shoulder there.
Lingjay able to keep it in the zone. Tries to work it up for Henry. Phoenix just send it around. Tyson works it along the boards. Sends it back to his defenseman Hayes. Hayes flings one out towards the center, trying to find Henry Yarns, but can't quite connect. Nixon takes a slap shot towards the goal. Lingjay works it over, trying to find Tyson. Tyson takes a shot, but just wide.
This power play, they're playing well. It's now over. Excellent shot opportunities, and they spread the ice very nicely, and they were in the right position.
They did. They about had a couple of opportunities there, but not a lot of rebounding.
Yeah, that goalie does a good job of, covering up and not allowing a lot of rebounds on the Phoenix side.
So Tyson's continuing to battle along the boards there with one of the Phoenix players and finally pokes it out in the neutral zone.
It's
Nixon
a long shift.
Falls and flings that one back towards Lingjay. Lingjay poke checks it out.
Nicholas is up on the ice now.
So Hayes is working along the board, trying to get it up for Henry.
All right, Nicholas is out.
Nicholas has an opportunity there
He has
for a
an
breakaway.
opportunity.
It's a one-on-one with the goalie. He takes a
Score!
shot. That's in.
Nicholas Hoffman with the breakaway, shoots off the puck off the blocker side, it looked like, and he gets the goal. That's going to give him a lot of confidence after yesterday's game, that's for sure. Good job for Nicholas.
So apparently I forgot to start the clock this last time. So we have 8:34 left in the game. Or I'm sorry, left in the first period.
You're as bad as the official score.
Right?
No.
Score of 2-0.
All right. The Bulls are bouncing back on this, and I like how they look so far. What do you think?
So far, so good. Yeah, I think they're playing a pretty good game. No penalties yet. I don't want to jinx us, but.
Oh, well, yeah. All right,
so Nicholas takes chase.
Oh,
tries to dump it deep into the offensive zone for the Bulls. He tries to center it there. Takes a shot just off the stick of the goalie. Ian poke checks that one away. Gets it over to Dylan Hunt. Dylan with a backhanded shot towards the net. Phoenix take control of it. Take it through the neutral zone. And
Good.
Shot and a quick.
Went off the glove.
Yeah, went off the glove of Elijah. Great stop there. Phoenix take another shot from almost from the blue line. Phoenix trying to center it there right in front of our net. Great job there by the defense keeping it out.
All right.
And it looks like we're going to get an icing on the Bulls. So we'll have a shift change here.
It was a good possession for the third line. They came out, got some energy, gave the first and second line some time to rejuvenate, and we got a line change with 7:28 left in the first period. Bulls up 2-0.
Yep, so Nixon's taking the face-off. Phillip and Finnegan along with him. Hayes passes it up to Finnegan, but the pass is cut off. Finnegan continuing to battle along the boards, just trying to get that puck out. Hayes tries to send it out of the defensive zone, but can't quite get enough on it. Phoenix take a shot. It's batted down by, looked like Nixon or Phillip one. A lot of traffic in front of the net there for Elijah.
He tracked it very well, though. He was able to see that puck, and he moved from his left to his right very well.
Phoenix coming around the back of the net. Try to center it there.
Really good positioning and defensive play by the Bulls at this time in their own end.
Hayes is going to take it around the back of the net, send it around for Finnegan. Finnegan able to corral that puck in, works it over to the neutral zone, passes it far across the ice over to Phillip. And now we have an offsides on the Bulls.
Very good defensive play in their own end zone at this time. Phoenix put on the pressure there, but they were able to get that puck out of the zone. They're going to be taking the face-off.
So Ian's going to take the face-off. We have Tyson and Henry out on the ice with him, and then Ethan and Jackson out there with them.
Oh.
So Jackson falls down. Puck goes around the back of the net. Ethan sends it up to Ian. Tyson slips trying to poke check that one out.
It's nice, though, that they put the puck on the weak side. Allows them to spread out the players and reassess and gun for the approach out.
So Ethan sends it over to Tyson. Tyson works it nicely over to Ian, and Ian gets tripped up there. I'm not sure if a stick got on his skate or not, but
yeah,
he hit the ground hard.
Combination of the stick and losing the edge, down. 5:54 left in the first period. Bulls up 2-0.
So we're going to keep the same line out there. Ian taking the face off. So Ian wins the face-off, sends it back to Ethan. Ethan works it up to Tyson. Tyson carries it into the offensive zone. Working it along the boards, using the skates. Tyson falls, sends it over to Ian. Ian trying to work it in front of the net, just loses the handle on the puck, but he just flings one in there. Henry with a shot. Not much on it as he was falling.
He had Tyson up in the slot, and he had Henry on the short side, weak side. Just wasn't able to get it up.
Jackson continuing to battle even though he's on the ice. Phoenix try to work that puck around, trying to center it. They just can't find a whole lot right there in the center. Defense is doing a good job really clogging up the center for the Phoenix. Ethan takes one off his shin guards. And a shot on Elijah. Elijah with a great stop there. All right. They finally get the puck out into the neutral zone. Henry gets it poke checked away. They're able finally to dump it, and now Ian is on the chase.
We got Dylan coming in. He's like a pocket rocket.
Yeah, quick shift on the fly there for Dylan.
Good defense.
Dylan able to poke check that one out and work it over to Henry, I'm sorry, who's that? That's Jackson. So Jackson taking it up from the defensive position, tries to work it over to Dylan. Dylan's looking for clean ice right there in the center, tries to work it over to Nicholas. Nicholas finally grabs the puck, works it over to Dylan. Dylan with a shot. And the Bulls are going to have to reset, and they do. Nicholas works it into the offensive zone. Tries to find somebody to center it to. Tries to take a shot around the backside of the net.
Unfortunately, nobody there in the slot.
Yeah, the puck pops out, and Nixon finds it on his stick. Tries to take a shot, but not much on it. Finally takes one, and just wide of the net.
Oh!
Puck hopped right over Hayes' stick, and Phoenix carried it across the neutral zone.
Nice shot.
Shot by the Phoenix right over the top of the net. Lingjay doing a good job lifting that stick there in the corner. Dylan and Hayes continuing to battle, trying to get it out of off the boards there. And now we have Nixon.
Got Nicholas wide to the left.
Super speed. And Nixon gets tripped up along the boards.
They didn't call that.
Phoenix able to clear it out of the zone, and they have a guy just sitting down there waiting. Quick shot, just wide of the net.
Yeah, on top.
They try to center it again. Lingje just gets a stick in there just enough. Lingje continues to battle it up, gets it over to Finnegan.
He's got
Nixon
one wide.
takes it through the neutral zone. He's trying to find somebody to get it over to.
Oh,
and the puck enters the neutral zone, so the Bulls have to reset, and they do. Lingje flings it back in.
Unfortunately, their position was just outside the blue line.
So the Bulls have made another shift. Ian's out with Finnegan and Phillip all playing forward.
Nice little
Hayes
move
and
behind
Lingje on defense.
Nice little move behind the skates there by Ian.
Hayes picks it up in neutral zone, carries it across the blue line. He's got an opportunity, makes one guy miss. He takes a shot just wide of the net. Gets it over to Phillip.
I get the sense that this game is widening out and opening up a little bit. What do you think?
It is. Hayes tries to right off the edge of his stick there. Now, defense is out of position a little bit, but they fling one towards the net, and Elijah does a good job just sweeping that one away. Ian takes it behind the net. Phoenix trying to center it.
Good move.
Phillip makes one guy miss and finally clears the zone, gets it over to Ian.
He's got help with Finnegan.
Yeah, Ian's coming off the ice, replaced by Nixon. Hayes continues to battle along with Finnegan along the boards.
I like these one-for-one substitutions on the fly.
Yep. And they get it over to Nixon. Nixon carries it into the Bulls' offensive zone, trying to get a handle on a shot, and finally does, just behind the net a little bit. Defense has made a shift. We now have Jackson and Ethan back on defense. Nixon steals that one away, trying to work it across the neutral zone. His jersey's all around him. And Nixon is in a little scrum with a guy up against the wall here. No call for either of them. And we have the end of our first period.
Excellent period.
Score of 2-0. Good guys. Yeah, that was that was a lot of hockey right there in the last 3 or 4 minutes. I don't think I stopped the clock at all.
No,
we just kept shipped in on the fly, and
they played well. They were in good position. I'd like to see the forwards, if they're going to be in the zone below the face-off circle, to get more below the hash marks there, get closer to the net. But other than that, their positioning was good. They're using the weak side to their advantage to widen out the play, and they're skating.
Yeah, a lot of good hard work by the players this morning.
Let's see if we can capitalize on that and get another 24 minutes. And a relatively penalty-free period, right?
Yeah, it's been pretty clean hockey. Looks like these refs are letting them play, which I appreciate.
Well, and I think if you spread out your offense and you play your position properly, you're not cheating over. And as a result, you're in the right position, you're more efficient with your skating, and you're not exerting so much energy that tires you out too quick. And I think that's the key in the first period thus far. But Phoenix, they picked it up.
And the penalties typically happen, as you know. Second period is our Achilles heel most of the time on the penalties.
Yep.
The second period, these guys start getting a little bit tired and doing a little bit more reaching than skating.
Absolutely.
So skating forward, we have Henry, Nixon, and Tyson, with Ethan and Jackson playing defense.
And they typically use their shoulders more than their hips.
That's right.
All right.
So the Phoenix are working it through center ice. Working into their offensive zone. Take a shot wide right over Elijah's glove. Henry battling along the boards. Puck finally comes out, and Jackson steps up, poke checks that one away. Nixon trying to send it out of the zone. Didn't quite make it.
Nice deflection in front. Just sailed wide.
Jackson works it up to Nixon. I'm sorry, to Henry. Henry works it across the neutral zone. Continues to battle. Works it to the center and right off Nixon's stick.
Nice try.
Great try, great look, great pass by Henry. Phoenix work it into neutral zone, and Ethan tries to send one out, and Phoenix are able to slap it down, keep it in. Phoenix center it right in front of the goal.
Elijah was watching that play. He was able to stick it aside.
He was. Henry carries it across, sends it
Nice
across the
pass
ice to Tyson. Tyson takes a shot, and it's just right in the goalie's glove.
Yep.
Great stop there by the goalie.
Again, the goalie is a trap. He's able to keep that puck without a rebound. Elijah looks focused. He's very focused on the game. He's able to see those pucks coming, and he's reacting very well.
All right, so the Bulls did make a line change there. It's going to be Hayes and Lingjay on defense with Phillip, Ian, and Finnegan out on offense. Hayes works it up, trying to find Ian. Pass is cut off, though.
Well, he's in the passing lane, and he was able to intercept that cross-ice pass.
That's right.
Good save by Elijah.
Good look there, right in front of the goal, and Elijah just sticks his pad. And
great anticipation. Hayes has it.
Hayes looks to try to center it up the wall, get it over to Finnegan. Hayes continues to battle along the wall there, trying to get that puck to get out. Ian just right off his stick. Phoenix tried to take a half-hearted shot, trying to center it. Lingjay doing a good job of lifting the stick there, trying to get that puck right out of the zone, and they do. They finally clear it out. Ian with a breakaway, and he takes a shot, and it is in. So Ian Farragut with his second goal today. Off the breakaway. So hopefully my sound sounds a little bit better. I was getting a little scratchy there apparently. All right, so Nixon takes a face-off. He's got Dylan and Nicholas out there with him. Nixon working along the boards, takes a shot. It's just outside of the net. He works in front of the net for Nicholas
with the score.
Who gets his second goal of the day.
He was in the right place at the right time. Nixon was working his derriere off and take it behind the net, and he was able to see Nicholas, and Nicholas took that shot, put it onto the left side, just over the blocker side of the goalie, and Nicholas gets his second goal of the game at 9:16.
So Nixon takes that face off. Hayes able to swipe that one away, poke check it out. Nicholas battling for it right there in the middle. Phoenix try to kind of shoot one towards the net, but not on goal. We have an opportunity there, and off the glove of Elijah. Great save there on Elijah. Trying to work it back into the center. Nixon poke checks it out. Able to cut that one off. Nicholas works it into neutral zone.
Little button hook.
Nicholas sends it across ice to Nixon, and Nixon takes a shot just way high of the goal. It looked like it was going to curve back down inside.
I know, it was a knuckleball. It was a rainbow shot, and it just sailed over the net. It was a good pass, good look, good shot.
Dylan trying to work it back in the offensive zone, but can't quite handle it. The Phoenix guy, it was on chase, dropped his glove, so instead of going for the puck, he turned around to go get his glove.
Good body position. Takes
Phoenix
it wide.
Take a shot here.
Good shot.
They do, right off the glove of Elijah Cole. Another great save.
Elijah is on target today. He is doing phenomenally well. He's tracking.
Nixon battling along the boards behind the net. Phoenix take control.
Excellent. Nixon intercepts that and tries to push it forward.
Phoenix just send it on the round back, trying to reset. Hayes poke checks that one out, and he's carrying it into the neutral zone, pass it up to Nicholas. Nicholas surrounded by white jerseys.
Intercepted.
Nicholas
Shot.
with a
Ooh.
Nicholas with a, or I'm sorry, Nixon with a
It
great
was Nixon. Yep.
interception there and shot, but just high of the net.
Ooh, tried
Dillon
to center
battles
it
that
up.
and sends it across, all the way across ice. Ian has entered the game for Nixon, and so has Henry.
Little
So
crash
Ian's
up there.
now got the puck. He's got Henry on one side. He passes it across to Henry. Henry with a one-timer just wide of the net.
It almost
Ian
looked like
trying
he
to
tried.
kick that puck away.
It almost looked like he tried to cross. He tried to pass it back to Ian. A little give and go. Offside.
So with 6:43 left in the game, we have a score of 4-0. Skating forward for the Bulls, we have Ian, Tyson, and Henry. Jackson and Ethan on defense. Well, Phoenix take a shot, blocked by Ethan. Phoenix trying to get one right in front of the net, and they do. And Elijah does a good job of just covering. And
I think Ian deflected it down and changed the trajectory and the velocity and force of that shot. And Elijah was just able to track it, and he covered it up beautifully.
It was a smart cover by Elijah. There was a lot of pressure on us. So Ian takes the face-off, wins it over to Henry. I'm sorry, over to Jackson.
Oh, what a save by Elijah.
The puck is stuck under Elijah, and we finally get a whistle.
He saved that twice.
Yeah, he did. Great job by him corralling that one in.
The first shot, it was a rebound right to the forehand of, number 23, Pierce, who took a beautiful shot. Elijah sprung over to that side and covered it up.
So the Phoenix win the face-off there. Henry tries to work it up the boards. Henry again flings it up. Just can't quite get it past that blue line. And finally gets on Ian's stick. Ian carries it into the neutral zone. He's got Henry to his left. He works it across, and we have an offsides call. I think Henry was just one step over the line. Would have been probably a good opportunity to pass it over to him.
It's hard to know what's in their head when they're skating like that.
It's hard to see it too. Ian, he gets on a roll, and he's moving so fast.
It's hard to keep up, and I think sometimes what happens is they slow up. They think he's going to score, but they just need to keep crashing.
Yep.
Keep following.
So the Bulls made a line change. We now have Phillip, Dillon, and Finnegan skating forward. Ling J and Hayes on defense with 5:53 left in the second period. Score 4-0. Dillon works it along the boards behind the net. They send it around to Hayes. Hayes sends it back around, trying to find Finnegan. Dillon with a good chase. Hayes takes the puck, tries to skate it towards the net, flings it over to Phillip. The Phoenix finally take possession, work it into the neutral zone. Ling J trying to reach that stick, just getting enough in the way, and shot goes off the sidebar.
Got two guys in the front of the net. We need someone there. Good save.
Phoenix with another shot right off the stick of Ling J. Ling J with a skate stop right there, right in front of Elijah.
That initial shot looked like it was deflected just wide.
Dillon does a good job sending it back around the goal. And Hayes takes it behind the goal. He's going to try to get it out of the zone here. And he does. He gets it up to Finnegan. Right off the stick of Finnegan, though. The defenseman for the Phoenix take a quick shot.
A little bit of pressure.
Yeah, puck just kind of slides right in front of Elijah. No real threat of going in the goal, though.
We've got 4:20 left in the second period.
Hayes tries to clear it. Can't quite get it past that one defenseman who takes another shot, but not enough on it.
Ling J tried to clear. Now Dylan's
Finally,
going.
Dylan's got it.
He's got Phillip on his left.
Dylan takes a shot, but he took it from way far away.
I'm surprised the goalie didn't cover that up, get a stoppage.
I think he was just trying to dump it towards the net, see what happened, which is not a bad play. And we have an icing call here.
Yep.
On the Phoenix.
A lot of pressure on that episode there. Phoenix really started putting up. They were sneaky behind the net, too. They were doing a couple of head dance moves and trying to get it around. And we had some good defensive stops there.
So with 3:53 left in the second period, score 4-0. We have Nixon taking the face-off with Henry and Nicholas alongside of him. Ethan and Jackson back on defense. Henry works it along the corner of the boards, continuing to try to juke his man out. He finally does, and he centers it for Nicholas right off the edge of his stick. Nixon pokes it out, and now they've cleared it. Jackson skates back, flings one as hard as he can, but it hits the defenseman.
Looks like there was a little miscommunication between Nicholas and Nixon on the right side there in the slot, but they were able to recover.
And we now have an offsides on the Bulls, so we'll take the face-off here in the neutral zone.
I like this line right now.
Nixon wins the face-off, quickly maneuvers his way around every man, works it into the offensive zone, takes a quick shot right off the goalie's glove side. Jackson able to send it across to Nicholas. Nicholas works it into the offensive zone, trying to make a man miss. Tries to get a shot off. He just kind of dumps it towards the net, and Henry with a swing and a miss. Nixon tries to wrap around there. Nobody knows where the puck is.
Yeah,
it's under the goalie.
He had Nicholas wide open for the shot if he would have been able to get it to him, but he had a nice try, nice attempt on the wraparound there. Would have been a nice little give and go, pop in. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left in the second period. Bulls up 4-0 over the Phoenix.
The Bulls made a line change. Ian out there taking the face off with Finnegan and Tyson as his wingers. Hayes and Ling J back on defense. So they're able to clear the zone there. Ling J sends one over to Finnegan. Finnegan just dumps it back into the offensive zone for the Bulls. Ian chasing behind the net. Able to steal that one away. Ling J takes possession and throws one right towards the net, trying to find Finnegan, who was standing there for the rebound. The Phoenix are able to clear the zone. They make a quick pass across ice. So Hayes is doing everything he can except mauling a poor guy with a stick.
Hayes got back.
He's lucky he didn't get called for the hook there. And we have an offsides penalty on the Bulls with 1:52 left in the second period.
Hayes made a nice skate back, cut off the angle, and was able to intercept that puck before it got to Elijah, and he was able to clear it back up and send it back up ice.
All right, so the Bulls make a line change. Dylan Hunt taking the face-off with Finnegan and Phillip on his sides. Ethan sends it across ice, trying to find Phillip.
Nice look.
Phillip with a quick move works it into the offensive zone, just making guys
miss left and right.
And he scores! Wow!
Phillip,
what a shot by Phillip! Where did that come from?
Phillip was dangling between the sticks, the feet. He made a move and just.
Phillip Gross with some serious puck handling skills, just works it around and then snipes one in the net. Just fantastic job by Phillip there.
Absolutely. I mean, got to give him credit where credit's due. He dangled between two players and was able to put that puck in.
So Dylan takes the face-off here. Phoenix take control of it there in the neutral zone. Work it up the boards. Jackson just pokes it out, and Ethan tries to cut off that pass. The Phoenix are able to corral it in. They send one across ice and take a shot, but just wide of the net. Elijah was in good position.
I think he would have saved it.
I think he would have too. The Bulls send one all the way across to Phillip.
Phillip is going nuts now. He is really playing hard. Good for him. Get
Dylan
to the
has
net.
the puck. He's trying to send one in for a rebound for Phillip, but just off the goalie's pad. Phillip sends one across ice.
We've got a delayed.
Dylan.
I think we have a delayed penalty.
Ethan puts one right in front of the net.
Yep, we have a delayed penalty. Looks like it's going to be on Phoenix. So we're going to be going into the power play with 35 seconds left. Bulls up 5-0 over the Suns. I'm sorry, Phoenix. The Suns.
The Suns.
That's basketball. Sorry.
So Nixon coming in with Henry, Ian, and Tyson, and Nicholas. So the Bulls will have a 1-minute power play. Ian with a quick shot and quick clock stop.
That goalie is very good at tracking and covering and preventing rebounds because Nicholas was right up in front there ready to pounce if it squirted through. Good position.
Nixon with the face-off falls and flings it over to Ian. Ian can't quite get a handle on it, so now Tyson's backtracking quickly. Henry catches up, drops back on defense as well.
That's off. Ooh, it was almost offside. He got back. Good job, Elijah.
Takes a shot. Elijah just rejects it with a stick. Tyson trying to send it up to Nixon. Finally gets it over to Nicholas. Nicholas works into the offensive zone for the Bulls, making a one-man miss. Tries to get a shot off, and he does.
Oh,
right
just before the end.
Pads. And we now have a buzzer. So at the end of the second period, the Bulls will come back in the third with the 25 seconds left on the power play.
Nicholas was trying to battle through the two defenders, and he was still able to get something off at the last second. He wasn't able to get it over to Nixon, though. If he had Nixon on the left side wide open for a pass, he would have gotten the assist, and we would have gotten the score on that. But very good playing. The positioning is very good. The angling is really good. They're playing very well, at least right now. As we head in 5-0, heading into the third period, I think they're playing very well. Elijah is making some very good saves. He's playing lights out right now.
They've let the penalty expire and let the guy out of the box. So not real sure exactly what why that is. I would think we'd come back in the third with 25 seconds left on the penalty kill, or with the penalty play. But
does the penalty expire at the end of the period?
It shouldn't.
I didn't think so, right?
It's not supposed to. If it had been our penalty, it wouldn't have.
Good call.
Yeah, that's the issue.
All right, so coming out to start the third period, we have Nixon at center, Tyson at right wing, and Henry at left wing, with Ling J and Hayes back on defense for the Bulls. Oh, we do have the 24 seconds left on the penalty, so the guy's back in the box.
Oh, he must have just gone out to get the intermission pep talk.
I guess so, yeah. So
Henry's
trying to center it for Tyson.
What a nice look.
Nixon works it back along behind the net. Henry trying to center it for Nixon, just off his stick. Hayes takes a shot, looking for a rebound. He's got two guys right in front of the net, which is a pretty good look there. Henry trying to find an open man in the middle. Tyson. Puck finally squirts out, though, and the Phoenix take it into the neutral zone, work it into the offensive zone, and Nixon's doing everything he can. Ling J with a great job there at the very end, grabbing the guy's stick. Just able to make that shot wide.
They had a little bit of a scrum there in the front of the net. Ling J got back and was able to sweep it away.
Nixon did a fantastic job back checking, and now Tyson works it across.
Got 3-on-1.
He's got an opportunity, sends it across ice to Henry. Henry gets it poke checked away. And the Phoenix are back on offense. Phoenix with a shot.
Good save.
Just wide of the net.
Long rebound.
Long rebound.
But picked up by one of the Bulls.
The Bulls make a quick shift. Ian enters the game.
We need a little burst of energy right now. Phoenix is on their heels, and they have everything to play for.
Trying to work it across to Henry.
Nice pass.
Henry's looking back for Ian. Tries to center it. Ian with a shot. Went right in between two Phoenix players. Henry battling along the boards. And now Finnegan's entered the game.
That's going to be icing, I think. Nope, it's going to go on goal.
That's a slow roller that Elijah just spits back out. Phoenix take it and try to get a quick shot off.
And there's a penalty on the Bulls.
That's going to be on Hayes. It looks like
hooking.
He got a. Yeah, it looks like he got a stick under him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the appropriate call. He hooked him right in front of the net, and you got to. That's the right call. You got to take that You got to take that penalty to save a goal. Live to come back another day on the power play, and let's see what they can do on the penalty kill.
So out for the penalty kill, we have Jackson, Ethan, Finnegan, and Ian.
The key right now is cover the zone, stay in position, and
Phoenix take a shot.
Put a stick on the puck as best as possible. There you go.
Ethan's going to skate it up through the neutral zone, carries it across, sends one right across ice for Finnegan, just off the edge of the stick.
That would have been a good
Finnegan
opportunity.
Goes hard to the wall.
Would have been a good opportunity for Ethan just to dump it and chase it.
Ethan tries to send it back to his defenseman, but nobody home. They had one guy just hanging out right there at the blue line waiting. They get a shot off, but just wide of the net.
Ethan, I think that was Ethan getting back, and he was able to.
So we have a whistle, and not sure what the whistle was for. Looks like we got a penalty in front of the net. The Bulls did get the Phoenix did get a shot off.
Right. Well, fortunately,
at the last second, but the whistle had already blown before they got the shot off. And
right.
Looks like Jackson Boyles might be headed to the box. Maybe, no?
Well, Ethan got back on that play and back-checked well, and he was able to at least put the offender off kilter, and then Elijah was able to save that.
Yeah, so nobody headed to the box for the Bulls. I'm not sure what that whistle was for. So Dylan out here now, working it along the boards, tries to center it over, gets it over to Jackson. Jackson poke checks it back out away and flings one towards the net. Quick glove save by the Phoenix.
Goalie is playing lights out for both sides, I'll tell you. We've just had a few extra opportunities to be able to put it past the goalie, but that goalie is very good with his glove hand blocker, and he swarms over that puck and doesn't allow rebounds.
Great job there by the Bulls penalty kill. Nixon taking the face-off, tries to get it over to Dylan. Hayes takes a long shot and just wide of the net.
That was deflected long. You can see the redirection off the puck.
Lingjay sends one towards the net, but no Bulls are at home on the forward line.
Hopped over the stick of the defender.
Hayes able to keep that one in for just a hot second, and oh no, and Lingjay falls down, trips over the blue line. They get a shot off. Great save there by Elijah Cole.
Blocker and the trapper. And now we're going back 2-on-1.
Work it back over, and Nixon gets it poke checked away.
Nice defensive stop for Phoenix on Nixon. That's waved off. That's not icing. Oh.
So Hayes goes in trying to find the puck and just whiffs on it. Finally sends it back around to Dylan. Dylan works it up to Nixon. Nobody can quite get a handle on this thing, though. And now we have an offsides.
We're going to get a line change. That was a long shift for them. It looked like they started to run out of gas just a little bit towards the tail end. So a much-needed line change with an offside here. 7:49 left in the third period. Bulls up 5-0.
So the Bulls win the face-off, get it over to Nicholas. Nicholas working it across center ice.
Good pass.
Trying to get a pass over to Tyson. Tyson finally works into the offensive zone, trying to get it over to Henry. The Phoenix are all over the place, though. Seems like they're cutting off our passes left and right.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely playing hard. They're not quitting. And they definitely don't want to go and lose the game to a shutout, so they're going to push as much as they can.
Out over to Henry. Henry working it over into the offensive zone. Gets tripped up hard into the wall.
That should have been a penalty.
I would have thought so too. Henry tries to center
Nicholas
one for Nicholas.
With the shot.
Nicholas with a shot right off. Tyson with
and
another shot,
score.
and we have a score. Goal for Tyson Jesemir off of Nicholas's shot and off of Henry doing a great job behind the net, centering that right for Nicholas to make a shot, and Tyson gets the rebound.
Henry sacrificed his body going in there. That should have been a penalty on the play, but it wasn't called. He got it out, had a shot. Nicholas had the shot, a rare rebound off of the goalie, and Tyson was able to just bury that in the back of the net. We're up 6-0, 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game.
So Ian taking the face off. Phillip and Finnegan flanking him to his sides.
The production has been outstanding. The defense has absolutely been outstanding. And I'm going to tell you right now, Elijah is playing lights out at this moment in time. That one shot on the breakaway that he was able to block her and trap her it off, he wasn't able to control the rebound, but that's okay. It went wide of the net. And the Bulls were able to pick that up and get it out of the zone.
Yeah, kid's got ice in his veins today.
Absolutely.
He's just absolutely tracking the puck well. So the Bulls win the face-off, get it over to Lingjay. Lingjay trying to work it through the neutral zone. Gets it up to Ian. Ian works it along the boards, tries to center it for Finnegan right off the edge of his stick. Finnegan trying to center it again, but the pass gets cut off. Hayes sends it back up to Finnegan, and Phoenix finally able to clear the zone, working into the neutral zone. Lingjay drops back quickly.
Everybody's back.
And
excellent.
Defense has time to set up, and the puck just jumps right onto Elijah's glove, and it's a nice glove save by Elijah.
Well, he had it initially and looked for it, and then it dropped out of his glove, but it was out of the sight of the ref. So fortunately, refs lost sight of it, called the play dead. We got lucky on that one, potentially.
So with 6:17 left in the game, we have a running clock now in the third period. And Finnegan does a great job just continuing to battle with the Phoenix there. Work that puck out into the zone. Nice spin pass by Ian. And Finnegan takes a shot right off the goalie's shoulder pad.
Nice
Jackson
keeping.
Steps up, knocks it, keeps it into the offensive zone. Ian working everybody around, takes a shot.
Nice save.
Goalie able to save that one, though.
Goalie tracked it and was able to smother it. The goalie does not allow rebounds, uses the body well, and he's like a sponge to keep that puck in there.
That was a great spin pass by Ian, getting it over to Finnegan. And Finnegan was wide open.
What's nice about this game is that they are looking for each other. They are playing selfless hockey at this moment in time. They're playing as a team.
So we have Nixon, Henry, and Dylan.
Good keeping.
Jackson does a great job keeping that in. Works it over to Nixon. Nixon gets it to Dylan. Dylan takes a shot just wide of the net.
And Henry's there.
Henry takes it behind the net.
Pass that
to find
puck.
Somebody to center to. He does. He finds Ethan. Ethan takes a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, and
that's a
who
penalty.
Was that went down hard? Dylan went down hard. He tripped up.
Dylan.
And then
he tripped
he tripped up the Phoenix player. So now we get a penalty on Dylan with 4:51 left in the game.
Yeah, it's the right call. The ref saw that coming. He came in hard, lost his edge, slid in, used his stick, and tripped up the other player.
Yeah, obviously not on purpose on Dylan. He was hustling for the puck and just lost his footing. So with 4:51 left in the game, we're going to have a power play for the Phoenix.
Let's see what they can do with the remaining time to kill this penalty.
So Nixon spits it out to Ian. And we have Lingjay and Hayes out on defense for this penalty kill.
Control of the puck for the Bulls right now is extremely important.
They take a quick shot, and it deflects off Hayes' stick right over the goal.
It was a great shot. The right idea.
Phoenix sent it back to the defenseman who can't wrangle it in, and now it is dumped into the neutral zone. Ian with a scrum and tries to finally take it. Gets tripped up by the goalie with a quick shot.
It was a good play by the goalie.
Lingjay able to keep that in just for a half second. Hayes drops back on defense. Lingjay poke checks it away. 7 seconds left in the penalty kill. Phoenix tried to take a quick shot there. Blocked up quickly by the Bulls. So now the penalty kill is over. Dillon enters the ice again.
He gets right into the play and
right
makes a deflection.
Phoenix trying to do a wraparound. Hayes kind of locks up that side.
There we go.
And now we're
Nice
able to
clear.
reset, clearing it out. Looked like that was Lingjay that cleared that out.
Good glove save. 3:23 left in the game. Bulls up 6-0 over the Phoenix.
Ian takes a shot there and glove save by the goalie. Nice look by the Bulls. So now we have Henry, Tyson, Finnegan, Ethan, and Jackson out on the ice. Tyson taking the face-off.
Key right now is control and no mistakes. That's going to be offsides.
Dumps it back in, and we get an offsides on the Bulls.
I think, was it Tyson did get back fast enough? I couldn't tell.
I
Might have been.
couldn't tell who it was either, but they,
Doesn't matter.
They tried to dump it in. The puck kind of spun right there at the blue line. I thought we might be safe, but Phoenix take the face-off, carry it into the defensive zone for the Bulls. Try to center a shot right in front of the net. Can't quite do it.
It was on the backhand side of the Phoenix offensive player. Couldn't corral it.
Bulls able to clear the zone, and now they got Ethan skating up, trying to get it across. Finally do. Tyson gets it across the blue line. Tries to center it, but nobody home for the Bulls. Tyson continuing to battle along the boards.
2 minutes left in the game. Puck control is key right now. No mistakes and puck control.
Tyson works it up the boards.
Nice move.
He's got an opportunity right here to take a shot. He finally tries to center one, but just not enough on it. He was off balance a little bit.
Henry was there.
Henry was there, ready to roll. Finnegan tries to get a handle on it, gets it over to Henry. Henry can't quite keep it on his stick.
Minute 30 left in the game.
Henry with trying to center it over, gets blocked by the Phoenix.
Henry is playing lights out. He is using his body.
Henry sends it up to Finnegan. Finnegan doesn't get enough on that shot.
Deflected off of a skate in the front. And Tyson's going deep now. Centering pass. Ooh, almost. Oh.
Jackson goes down hard right there.
Absolutely. I heard that from up here. We got 1 minute left in the game. Bulls up 6-0 over the Phoenix. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty. I didn't see it. They're stopping the play.
Whatever caused Jackson to hit the ice hard.
He came back.
That was the penalty. So Jackson now enters the box with 50 seconds left.
Well, that stopped the clock.
Yep, it's the first time they stopped the clock in a while. So on the ice we have Dillon, Hayes,
nice,
Lingjay, and Phillip.
Well, that was a nice face-off to push that puck out of the zone. Burned a lot of precious seconds off for the Phoenix.
So Hayes
team.
works in the corner. Phoenix try to send one in. It hits the back of the net.
Absolutely. Send
Lingjay
it out.
Just sends it up.
That's okay.
Almost able to clear the zone, but not quite.
We have 20 seconds left.
Dillon takes a swipe, just gets in the way enough. Nothing on that from the Phoenix.
Good save.
Lots of movement in front of the net, but Elijah able to keep that one out.
They
Phoenix
scored.
Finally get a score on the board with 7.1 seconds left in the game.
That's
Phoenix.
okay. It's okay.
Phoenix finally got one.
There was a scrum in front of the net, and Elijah, I think, made the initial save, and it just went off a little bit, and they were right there to clean it up, put it in.
Hey, I'll take a 6-1 win
Absolutely.
any day of the week. Shutouts are fun, but wins are wins.
Absolutely.
With Phoenix right off the face-off, number 88 carries it in.
Got another goal.
Puts another one in the net.
with 0.3 seconds left in the game.
Well, number 88 right off the face-off just took that thing in and sniped one in right over Elijah's stick side, it looked like.
Not sure what happened there. I think just a little bit of determination. That's it.
And that's the game.
Well, that
so
was
with a final score of 6-2, Bulls win their second game of the weekend. So we have another game coming up, I believe, at 11:40. We'll be taking on the Knoxville Ice Bears. And Knoxville's probably, I hate to say it, but they're probably the best team in the league. So the Bulls had a nice little warm-up here with the Phoenix. And we'll see you guys back at 11:40. Mark, thanks for joining us.
It was awesome. Great
all
game.
you folks at home, look forward to